We are at the family-run farmhouse Binterhof in the Italian village of Castelrotto in Val Gardena region. Me and my wife are joined by our mothers on this trip to explore the famous Italian mountain ranges, the Dolomites. It is a beautiful misty morning, offering spectacular views across these well-maintained meadows. Biofarm Binterhof shelters cows, goats, chicken, rabbits, bees and a dog who we were a bit scared of at first but became accustomed to as days passed. They offer homemade organic food including milk, eggs and honey. Passes for the public transportation across the whole South Tyrol region comes free with our apartment, and we are out to explore the main town of the region, Ortisei. Val Gardena is a popular region in the Dolomites along with Alta Badia, Val di Fiè, Val d'Ega, Val di Fassa, Val Postidia, Plan de Corones and Val di Fiè. Val Gardena is a beautiful valley with three charming villages, Ortisei, Selva di Val Gardena and Santa Cristina. Please do check out our videos on Lago di Fiè in Val Postidia and Saint Maddalena in Val di Fiè. Ortisei looks so beautiful on this misty morning. It is located right in the center of Dolomites Val Gardena and is surrounded by countless mountains, which makes the location an ideal starting point for hikes and ski tours. The Ceseda, Pittsburgh Mountain and the Resesa are just some of the most important mountains that define the beautiful view from Ortisei. In 1970, the Alpine Ski World Cup took place in Ortisei, making it one of the hubs for winter sports, skiing, and is generally the ideal base camp to explore this side of the Dolomites. Ortisei has been a center of wood carving since the 17th century. As early as the second half of the 19th century, tourism grew in economic importance when mountaineers used Ortisei as a starting point for their tours. Today, everything in Ortisei revolves around tourism. During summer season we can visit Seseda and Resisa with cable cars, but May being off season, the only cable car which is operating is to Alpe di Siusi. The cable car costs around 33 euros for a round trip, but you can save some money if you buy the Gardena card. Sadly though, the weather was not that great and the mountain panorama is covered among clouds and mist. That would be a dangerous bench to relax. Let us take a walk across the meadow. The Alpe di Siusi is the largest high alpine pasture in Europe with an area of 56 km square. Its lowest point is at an altitude of 1600 meters and the highest at 2958 meters. More than 450 kilometers of hiking trails provide variety and views to delight your senses, along with a 600 km of MTB trails. Several via ferratas await climbers around the Alpe di Siusi with multiple refugios and modern hotels offering accommodation. There are two alpine settlements in Alpe di Siusi, Campaccio and Saltria. Check out these cute llamas. section of the trail is special. You feel like the path leads to some otherworldly magical place. We are at the crossroads from where we can go down to the valley settlement or take trails to right or left to further explore the meadow towards Compaccio or Saltria. This not being a solo trekking trip, I need to get back to my family and check out the next village. Next up, we visited the beautiful village of Santa Cristina. The village seemed so relaxing that it almost felt abandoned. The UNESCO World Natural Heritage, the Dolomites, astonished with amazing 250 million year old rocks. The pale stones that characterize these mountains are fossilized coral reefs. Even today, mountaineers and researchers discover fossils from an age when there was a sea here. History says that when the Adriatic and Eurasian plates collided, the entire Alpine region rose into a mountain range. Back at Castelrotto, me and my wife decided to take a small hike to Marinzen Alp. During the hike, we get to see Hexenstuhle, or the witch's chair. Look what I found next to the witch's chair. Next up, we reached Schafstallhütte, a refugio, closed for now but otherwise a nice picnic spot. The small idyllic Marinzen Alp lies directly above Castelrotto and is the northwestern edge of Alpe di Siusi. During season, there is a chairlift from Castelrotto which takes you to the top. Top of Marinzen, we found this beautiful pond which turned out to be a fishing pond, currently full of tiny tadpoles. Time to head back down following trail number 4A to Castelrotto. cloudy sky, overlooking grey giants and the lonely meadow together gives an eerie yet blissful feeling. Our final destination in Val Gardena is Laghetto di Fiè or Pont of Fiè. We need to get down at St. Constantine camping bus stop and walk about 2 kilometers to reach the pond. The pond feels very natural and it is allowed to take a dip in it during summer times. That's it for this video. If you are planning to visit, please do visit during the summertime and remember to rent a car. Ciao!